What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. Can I quickly say before I get into the video, this team deathmatch here on Kills and Shadowfall, the match that you're seeing in the background right now, is pretty insane. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the new DLC maps, but yeah, as you can see, the map just seems to be way too small or just not designed well, because I think it's actually bigger, but the action always takes place on like one half of the match, and if you're playing a 24-player team deathmatch here on Kills and Shadowfall on this map, it's just chaotic as hell, but you'll probably see that. Anyway, I just needed some gameplay, you know, to get that quickly so I could get the video out in time, so I hope you will enjoy it anyway, but like I said, it was a pretty chaotic match. Now, what I briefly wanted to talk about in this video is the GDC 2014, which basically means the Game Developers Conference. Now, that conference is going on this entire week, and Sony is looking to have their press conference tomorrow, in which they will supposedly, those are the rumors right now, that they will reveal their virtual reality headset for the PlayStation 4. And, you know, I made a video about virtual reality about 6 months ago, I think, and I have always been very excited about, you know, just about the idea. It's always been this dream, you know, for me since I was young, that virtual reality would sometime happen, and just the potential of virtual reality, you know, like this The Last of Us first-person MMO or something, where you would actually be wearing this headset. It would look like you're in the world, like you're being chased by infected, and you're trying to survive with all these people in the same world. I mean, the potential is just crazy, you know, talking to each other via the headset. It would just seem like you're actually playing in the game, and I know it's kind of like a, you know, a geeky thing, you know, it's this very nerdy thing, of course, if you think about it, but in the end, I just think it has some crazy potential, and you know, immersion is something that's like the goal of many games out there right now, to have you being immersed in the game and make you feel like you're actually playing in it, or, you know, that you're part of that world. And I think that virtual reality is something that is there for the true, you know, hardcore gamers, something they want as well. It's not 3D, which was like a gimmick or something, you know, just some, you know, just a gimmick for the TV, you know, an extra element added to it that still doesn't, you know, like fully immerse you into it. Or the PlayStation Move, which, you know, hardcore gamers ultimately just don't want, because, you know, you want to be playing with your controller, you don't want to like or stand there waving in front of the TV or something. That's just not something that true hardcore gamers want. Where I think that virtual reality definitely, you know, has that potential to be something that is not just you know, fun for mainstream gamers, but also there really for the hardcore gamers who, you know, want to bring their games, you know, step it up to the next level. So yes, I am very excited about virtual reality, and I really hope it's going to be announced tomorrow. Everything is pointing towards that. I think Sony had this very cryptic, you know, description for what they would be doing tomorrow at that conference, and it was basically saying, yes, virtual reality is coming. You know, the rumors have already been that it was supposed to already be announced at the PS4 reveal event, at E3, at Gamescom, but it kept being delayed because they weren't like completely ready to show it yet, and now it looks like it'll finally happen. You know, the thing I am most interested about is what exactly they will reveal about it. I mean, we know that Oculus Rift, which is basically this, you know, other virtual reality headset, I mean, that we have heard of for like the past year already. It's been a pretty hot topic already, and people seem to really like it. It seems to really work. So it just makes me think, you know, how is the PS4 virtual reality headset going to compare, you know, with that? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? I mean, Sony is a big company. They could make it better, but, you know, then again, it's only a question how long they've been really doing their research into this whole thing, and how well their virtual reality headset is really, you know, going to end up being. So, you know, I'm also really interested to see how Sony will explain what this really is to the mainstream, or just to the audience, of course, because it's like, this is something that you'll need to experience to really know what it is. You'll need to actually wear that headset, see if it totally works, if you feel fully immersed in that game, that you can't see anything you know, besides just the game world, that it works well when you're turning your head, that you're actually turning your head in the game, that kind of stuff. It just has to feel completely you know, natural, I would say. It's something that you need to experience to know what it's exactly going to be. So I'm just interested, you know, to see how they will explain explain this whole thing. And then of course, I mean, the final thing that's for me really important is going to be the price. My expectations are just that it's going to be a pretty expensive thing, and I'm wondering how expensive is this thing actually going to be. You know, if it's going to be like, say, $400 or more than that, it's almost the same price as the console itself, or actually it is. If it's, you know, if it's more expensive than that, then it's more expensive than the, you know, actual console. That's not something, you know, if you want to make this thing fully mainstream, if you want everybody to try this thing out, it needs to be cheap. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the thing I am most interested about, is what's ultimately going to be the price for this thing. But to be honest, I am pretty sure that when they reveal this thing tomorrow, they're not going to mention the price yet. That's something they'll keep till, you know, closer to the release date of the you know, ultimate product. So yeah, I mean, it's all just going to be very interesting, and I will be linking you to this, you know, other virtual reality video that I made, where I pretty much describe what it exactly is, and you know, what you should imagine that really being, you know, when you actually wear a headset like that, what's it going to feel like, what's you know, what exactly does it mean to play with virtual reality. So yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend you to check that video out if you hadn't already, you know, 6 months ago when I made it, if you even can remember that. But yeah, for now, of course, let me know your thoughts on virtual reality. Are you excited about it? Are you as excited as I am? Because I really hope this is going to be the next big thing. I can't wait to try it out myself. So yeah, for now, I'd just like to thank you a lot for watching, and hope to see you again next time.